Up in business. It's muted. Boy, I'd say this camera's a bit of an improvement over the old one, huh? I've got it taking up the whole screen just so you can see what it looks like. I gotta crop the hell of it out of it, obviously. But I figured I'd do it live. Test, lurk, yep, okay. So this is still my mic. I'm not gonna mess around with trying the mic on the new camera yet. Not live, anyway. So... Look at that. That is a pretty nice camera. Oh, it's gonna be better. It's still a little dark. Obviously, if I turn the light around like that, it'd be better. Just playing with the light, see if it makes any difference, but it really doesn't. Okay, so now... Now we start cropping. Just trying to think of how to do this. Did I just go live now? Yeah, I still gotta shrink it down, but I'm just trying to crop it first. But you can see the wheels better, I think. It's still kind of dark, but it's not all fuzzy and crappy resolution like the old one was. It's still really dark. But I bet now if I added that other lamp, it might work. That I can't really do live on stream because I have to crawl around under the desk to plug it in. But it looks better, right? It looks better than the other one. The other one was really pixelated and crap. And I had to like try to crank up the brightness. You know what? I could try to crank up the brightness on this one, actually. It does not have auto for brightness. Focus exposure, low light compensation. Okay, that's on already. Ooh. That's a little bit better. Yeah, look. And my white extremely white skin isn't glowing as bright as the sun, so that's good. Of course, most of the time you're just looking at my freaking hands is always the problem with this too, but... yeah, I think as long as it doesn't look like it's washed out because I turned up the brightness. That's okay. Before next time I stream, I'll play around with putting that lamp somewhere around here and see if it lights it up even better. But for now, that's pretty good. What am I covering up though? Oh, no, that's the bottom of my monitor. Okay. You're actually seeing the bottom of my monitor. This one. Alright, that's okay. I can live with that. I want you to be able to see the top of the shifter and stuff. You can see my belly. But nothing's gonna change there. You can see a little bit of the computer tower. Okay, cool. I'm satisfied. Definitely worth the $35, I think. A lot better than the old one was. Cool. I might play around with the mic on my own time too. Alright. I guess I can drive for a little bit longer. I do wanna... when Mom got back from the vet, she had to take one of the cats to the vet. I'll stream for a little bit longer, but I do want to find out what happened with that. Okay. Cool. That works. Only thing is, the camera pointing at me, I'd love to angle it down just a tiny bit more, but that would involve having to freaking retape it. Oh, no, that worked? Okay. Good. Alright, back to work. So we're gonna pick up a trailer and drive it a little bit, but maybe half hour or so, then I'll stop streaming.
Take the right turn ahead.
Okay, when I'm not hauling anything, I can skip gears pretty easily. Makes sense. Buses. Why are buses here? Where are you guys going?
Take the left turn ahead. Turn left.
Stop sign? Or is this just Wild West? Oh, they have the stop signs. Wild West intersection here. Oh, you did not have one as well. Listen, I was already in the intersection. I'm sorry, Mr. Policeman. They didn't give me a ticket, so that's good. There's the garage. Not that I have any money for that. I don't know what just flew overhead. It looked like a friggin' American Eagle or something by the shadow.
Turn right.
Maybe a pterodactyl. It looked bigger, yeah. Okay, this is an external job, so it's already ready to go. Where is it? Is that it? I have a third. What's it? Train? Where? Where's the train? It's way off in the distance somewhere. I have improved trains mounted, so I would like to see it, but it's always nice. They're not on Workshop. You have to search up some ATS modding sites. The site that I use, I'll tell you in a second. I think it's just called atsmods.com. Yeah, they're never on. Those ones are never on the Workshop, unfortunately. The map mods that I'm running is, well, once it gets updated, Pro Mods Canada is very nice. It's pretty small, but it's nice. And the other one that I'm running is Reforma, which is Mexico. And then there's also Sierra Nevada, but you can't have both Reforma and Sierra Nevada. Not yet, anyway. So you gotta pick one or the other. Whoa, what happened to OBS? Hold on. Is the stream still okay? Yeah. Well, those are the good ones. Reforma is Mexico. There's a lot of wacky Mexico roads, and there's a lot of crazy mountains and stuff. It's fun. It's a nice map mod. Or there's Sierra Nevada, which is like a lot of extra mountainous areas up in California. But for some reason with 141 you can't have the two of them at the same time. I think that's probably going to get fixed soon. Okay, for some reason, I'm pretty sure this only happened on OBS, but for some reason the resolution of my stream just turned into a square and everything's shrunk. Now, you guys watching the stream, did anything change? Is the resolution and stuff still good and you can still see everything? I don't know what happened with OBS here. Okay, I just fixed it just by moving things around. Yeah, that was just on my end. Yeah. Okay, good. It was just weird. I was just driving, I glanced over at OBS and the normal, like, wide screen of the stream preview just went like this. Everything shrunk. I was like, what? But it was just OBS being weird, I guess. Maybe it's some kind of side effect of cropping the size of the video from the new webcam. I don't know. But all I did was rearrange things slightly, and then it fixed itself. So it was just OBS being silly. And now I have to put on the F3 map because I can't see the GPS anymore. It's too bad. I really don't like running that extra map down in the right hand corner because it covers up all the gauges and stuff, and it just... But also you get to see, because of the black backdrop, you get to see my activate Windows watermark that's going to be there till the end of time. Because I am not spending like $100 or whatever it is just to get rid of that watermark. Sorry, Microsoft, I bought Windows back in like 2006 and I'm not going to buy it anymore.
Turn left.
I still have my installed disks for Windows XP from when I first built this computer. Oh, yeah. That is on the workshop. It's called minimalistic. Well, I already got the red light offense, so it's called the minimalistic interface. Is that what it's called? No, minimum advisor. I think it's called. And there's two different ones. You can choose to have the bar on the top or on the bottom. And that's yeah, I can't even play this game without that. Because otherwise, yeah, you always have that freaking big square thing in the lower right hand corner and it drives me absolutely nuts. That's a very important mod, yeah. And one that I always kind of overlook talking about it because it just always works. You know, I don't even think that mod ever really needed to be updated because it just always works. Actually, maybe about 2 or 3 game upgrades ago, you know, like 2 or 3 versions ago, I should say. I think that mod did have to get updated to work. I was very surprised. That was like the only time. But it got updated pretty quick. I think it might... Is it called Hemil? H-E-M-I-L? I don't remember now. I'd have to look at it in the mod manager. Let me know if you can't find it. I'll go to the mod manager and show it to you. Yeah, you can choose to have the bar. There's 2 different mods, really. There's one for the bar at the top and the other one for the bar at the bottom. I like it up at the top. Actually, I think the one I used in ETS might be the bottom. That mic a little closer to me. Oh, I discovered Nampa. Okay, good. Forgot to check the map and, like, make myself go through the town, so I'm glad I discovered it. Now, was there, like, a dealer or something? I'm surprised I discovered it. It's kind of, like, over here. Okay. Let me check anything else. The nice thing about these external jobs is the time limit is real time, not end game time, and they always give you like 12 hours of real life time to get somewhere. So it's like, okay, I don't have to worry about time limits at all. Yeah, definitely. And the other thing is, you've always got that mini map, and usually with most trucks anyway, it's got a GPS built into like the dashboard or sitting on top of the dashboard or on the windshield or something like that. So you're looking at 2 different GPSs. It's pointless. So yeah, that's a very good mod. Yeah, I've only got the map in the corner on right now because I can't see the in-truck GPS for some reason. The lighting is whacking. Well, now I can. I guess it depends on the sun angle or something. Sometimes I can't see it. Lane ended, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, buddy. You could have moved over, though. Don't apologize to the what should we call it, the AI. Getting lazy. I should have slowed down a little bit before I did that. That was dangerous. I'm only driving on the single trailer right now, though, so I can kind of get away with it. Why am I yawning? It's the middle of the day and I slept last night. I shouldn't be flying by these people that well. I'm only doing 65, and it's probably Oh no, the truck limit is 65. Never mind. Okay. Still, usually AI goes a little faster than that. Oh boy, I hope this song doesn't get me in trouble. Listen, it's a 16-bit remix. It's not the original song. There's no vocals. It's fine. It's not Depeche Mode. It's it's Yuzo Boy. He's the one that made. We'll see. I guess it's a good test. It's a great song though. Love 80s music. Sure what I was looking at up there. I thought I saw a blocked lane for a second, that's why I slowed down. Country music, yeah. Yeah. I do like some country music too. I don't usually make a point to listen to it, but I do like some country music. Actually, back in the day, funny story. I used to go to this group with my grandma. She was really active in the senior center, and she would bring me in to what they did was they did this thing called clog dancing, which is kind of like tap dancing but a little bit slower, and it was always the country music, like classic country music. And that was a lot of fun. I did that for like, I don't know, a year and a half or something. Probably maybe a year, I don't know. But that was a lot of fun. And it was a little silly because I was like maybe 15, 16 years old, something like that. And everybody else was like somewhere between 65 and 80. Mostly women. Just about all of them were women, except the instructor. The instructor was a guy, but it was a lot of fun. That was always country music. Is my cruise not set? Thought I was on cruise. Yeah, John Denver was kind of, well, he was kind of country. It was more folk music. But that's close to country. Did not realize we were climbing a hill. I would have gotten in the right lane. Oh, everybody's passing me on the right. Oops. Bluegrass, yeah. What were some of the songs that we did? One of the songs was Turkey in the Straw, which is instrumental. That's... I don't know if that's country. That's more like bluegrass or something. Yeah, it's a very classic song. That one I still remember the steps. That's the only one that I still remember the steps to, which is a little sad, but whatever. And then we did old time rock and roll, and that's not country. That's rock and roll. But most of the songs were country. Achy Breaky Heart was a big one. That was Billy Ray Cyrus, of course. That wasn't even classic country at the time. At that time, that was modern country. That was like late 90s, right? Somewhere around there. What else did we do? We did more classic stuff, too. It's weird. I always describe it as... we always danced to old country music, but now that I'm thinking about it, it was all different kinds of music. And Achy Breaky Heart was country, but then there were songs like CCR. We did Bad Moon Rising for a while, although that one we didn't keep doing. That was a hard one, steps wise, but that's not country. else did we do? It's just... Really? Wow. Oh, that's cool. Because then his daughter went completely mental. I guess she's calming down, come down to earth now, Miley Cyrus, right? She's not insane anymore? I don't know. I don't keep track of pop music. Not modern pop music, anyway. What other songs did we dance to? Oh, another one was... Where's the train? Somewhere where I can't see it. I'm not driving good. Another one was Old Slewfoot. That's like... Is that country? Really old country, like 1950s or so. 50s or 60s, somewhere around there. No, really consider that country. Disney? Hey, Disney made a lot of good music. Oh, I know what you mean, like, Mouseketeers and stuff. I watched a little bit of that, not much. Now, my mom, back when she was little, she used to be kind of into Disney stuff. I think she used to have the Mickey Mouse ears and stuff. Watch TV with the Mickey Mouse ears like they could see what you're doing. It was a different time back then. Yeah, 90s good, nice, yeah. Yeah, Disney was like a premium channel for us. We didn't really get Disney until a little bit later. But then there were some Disney shows that would be on like Fox or something else. Like the one that I always think of, the cartoon that I always think of that a lot of people are like, oh, that one's not even good, but I used to like it. What's it called? Not Boomer. Something with a B. It was like a kind of a Bobcat character. He was supposed to be a cop, but he was like the world's worst cop. What was that show? Oh, I'm drawing a blank. It was that show and one other one that was Disney. Yeah, you know what it is. Start with a B. It's not quite Boomer, but something like that. It was kind of a dumb cartoon, but it was fun to watch. What was the other Disney one? I mean, there was Tailspin, but I don't think that was Disney. I remember there was like a 1 hour block that were shows that was made by Disney. And that was the only Disney stuff we could watch because we didn't have the Disney Channel. Now, I didn't have to wait back there for the way station, but it makes more sense to wait back there, I think. The game doesn't really care, but that's what I do. No? Where's the spot? There it is. £85,000. It's still technically a 15-mile-an-hour speed. Come on, I'm off the scales. I'm trying to get back on the highway. Don't make me do 15 miles an hour. Look at that, I actually waited for the AI bus instead of cutting them off like I usually do. Put my hazards on until I get up to speed, I think. Because that was brutal. There was no entrance ramp or lane or anything to get on the highway. So you're basically starting from stop. Oh, now I'm getting tired. Well, it's only 4 o'clock. Okay, there was no... there's like miles of curve signs for curves much wider than that one. That was a really bad tight curve. There was no sign for it. Now I see a little like U-turn thing for this one. Tailspin is Disney. Okay, then that was it. Yeah, the cat shot. Bonkers. That's what it was. Bonkers. I knew it wasn't Boomers. Bonkers. So Tailspin was the other Disney one. Okay. Because I know they used to advertise the heck out of it, like on the commercial bumps and stuff. This cartoon's brought to you by Disney. Look, you're getting to watch Disney on Fox. Yeah, they made a huge deal about it. Yeah, big deal. We were kids, we didn't care. Now I can't see the freaking the GPS. Oh no, don't go into 12th yet. I'm only doing 48. Bonkers. There's some cartoons where if you look at them as an adult, you look back at them and you criticize them, and they're like, oh man, this cartoon's horrible. Why did we make the kids watch this? But you know what? When you were a kid, you liked it. You thought it was fun, like Bonkers. And then there's other cartoons that you liked it as a kid, but you can look back at as an adult and say, oh man, this cartoon was really freaking good. Now, the ones that I'll mention for that category... Oh, this is really tight then. Okay. I'm not paying attention. I'm being a bad driver. Don't mind me. But anyway, the ones that would fall into that category that I used to watch all the time and loved it, and you can watch them now as an adult and they're good shows, is Pirates of Dark Water. And of course the really good ones that were good for kids and adults because they had like really good storylines and stuff, they never lasted long. Like Pirates of Dark Water only lasted 2 seasons. The whole point of the show was the main character getting all 13 treasures of Rule, and I think he only ended up with 6 or 7 when the show ended. Which sucked. And then the other one that I'll always talk about that was really good was the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon, the first one. The one they nowadays, when you look for it, it's called Sonic Sat AM because it was on Saturday mornings. I guess, well, the other one was Saturday mornings too, but whatever. the way they distinguish it is they call it Sat AM. And that show, that Sonic cartoon, it was a cartoon for kids, but it had some really good dark storylines. You know, the main villain, Robotnik, already took over the world, and the story is all about the main characters trying to fight back against him. So
Use the right lane.
that's
Then continue straight.
it's like the first Sonic cartoon, and in my opinion, probably the best. And once again, only lasted 2 seasons, and then they canceled it because it was too serious, probably. And the other Sonic cartoon that ran at the same time, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog,
Take a U-turn.
that's the goofy meme cartoon. You know, with the promotion and ping us and all that crap. I mean, I watched that one too as a kid, but that cartoon was brainless, you know. Like that cartoon, you would look back at as an adult and say, "Oh my God, this is we made our kids watch this." I mean, there was some good point. It was kind of, I equate that one, Adventures. That one was like kind of, I don't know, Looney Tunes, like you know, Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner type stuff. Whereas Sat AM was more like a serious show. Of course, the serious one lasted 2 seasons, and the goofy one lasted like, I don't know, 4 or 5 seasons, something like
Use
that.
the right lane. Then
There's a lot more
continue
adventures than there is Sat AM.
straight. Continue straight.
Oh, I needed to sleep. I just realized. She's yawning and crap, and I just went through a dealer and didn't sleep. I guess we're gonna turn right here. Sleep there. Interesting. Okay. Hello there, Bino 1980. How you doing? Shifter for Peterbilt truck. I don't know. I'm not a trucker in real life, but you mean like a real shifter or like a mod for the game? As far as a mod for the game, there are Peterbilt mods out there, but not just the shifter. It's not like, yeah, mod. Okay. There's Peterbilt trucks out there. But as far as a mod to just change the shifter in another truck, as far as I know,
Turn right.
no. You'd have to get a completely separate truck. I know, well, I mean, the Peterbilt 389 is standard with SCS, but then there's also a really good mod for Peterbilt 389 truck. I think it's by Viper. I might have some different shifter options. Alright. Now. Wait. Was I supposed to go in the market to sleep? Yeah, I'm looking for a parking lot. I'm sorry, game. Okay, that must be it up there. I'm like, wait a minute. Was I supposed to go in there? Sorry, any traffic behind me. I was trying to find this parking lot.
Recalculating.
Yeah, recalculating.
Recalculating.
Everybody is facing. Do that too.
Recalculating.
I heard you the first time, GPS. You recalculate. I'm sorry. I went to a parking lot. The crunchy ground.
Recalculating.
Yes, recalculating. It's a parking lot. Yeah, and the GPS keeps trying to tell you to do something, and you're like, nope, can't do that. Technology. Double-edged sword sometimes. Oh, good. Pitch black. I knew that was going to happen. Wow, it's really dark right here. Do we have air? Yeah. Red blinker for some reason. Well, that's the only problem with this truck. Well, two small problems. One problem. Oh my god, GPS, please, it's okay. recalculate. I'm just pulling out of the freaking parking lot. But anyway, two small problems. One is with the lighting of the blinker. With this, actually, the right blinker lights up more on the left side than the left blinker for some reason. The blinker's red and lighting up inside the cab. I don't think that's really supposed to be doing that. Oh. I think I'm not dropping frames. Yep, I'm not dropping frames, as far as I can tell.
Turn left.
But anyway, that's one problem. And the other problem, which seems to happen with a lot of different modded trucks, is the GPS on the dashboard. During the day, there's no brightness to it. You can't see it. It's like dependent on the sun angle, whether or not you're going to be able to see it for some reason. It doesn't light up. And the gauges and stuff don't light up either during the day. It's kind of weird. A lot of the modded trucks do that, though. You know, that probably would have been a good spot to end the stream when I stopped to sleep. Game. I didn't do it. Oh. What's the speed limit then? 30?
Use the right lane, then continue straight.
Okay.
Continue straight.
Yeah, I don't think I'm dropping any frames. That's weird.
Straight.
Anybody else watching? Is the stream working? Yeah, exactly the signs, yep. I guess I'm kind of old school, or maybe I guess we always figured that we didn't drive enough to need it, but we've never had a GPS. So yeah, it's all science. Oh, turn right, I see. Yeah, I should have had my high beams on. Thought I was just going straight. So what I would do is I'd go online on like Google Maps or something and plan out the route and write it all down. You know, take exit this to turn right on this road. It works. It's obviously not as good as a GPS, but it works. Only very recently have we had a GPS because my mom's boyfriend has GPS on his phone. He's got unlimited data, so he can just have it running. But he doesn't really know how to use it too good, and I don't really know how to use it that great. So when my mom went on a trip not too long ago, she went on a trip down to Georgia to see my sister. We had to drive her to JFK Airport in New York City, which was, oh man, fun. But anyway, he couldn't figure out how to work the GPS for that one. But I already kind of planned it out on Google Maps and wrote it down. And Actually, it wasn't too hard to figure out, but it's just New York City is, oh god. Try your best to stay out of the New York City traffic, and we went. The one highway that I really wanted to take was like partially closed and having construction stuff, so I had to go a different way that I've never gone before, and it worked out pretty good, but there was just a lot of traffic, especially on the way back, was really bad. I got my high beams on the highway. Where's the way station? Okay.
Recalculating.
GPS lady really doesn't like it when you go on a way station. Yeah, exactly. You can't blindly follow it. And just drive into a river because that's where the GPS told you to go. I would think the truck ones would be better, but yeah, you always got to look at the route and stuff. Yeah, it's the truck entrance, and also big thing with GPS. Even if you got a truck GPS, sometimes they send you over a bridge that you can't, that a truck doesn't fit on, right? So you gotta really pay attention to that kind of stuff, I would think. And then down in this, down near me, near New York City, boy, if you're in a truck and you start going on one of the parkways, what is it? Yeah, parkways. Those are the ones that trucks aren't allowed on. And the Hutchinson Parkway, and there's all these overpasses that are too low for trucks. So yeah, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble if you end up on one of those. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we're in town now. Okay. Yeah. You ever heard of the 11'8" bridge? Well, now it's the 11'8" plus 8. They raised it a bit. But it's still not quite high enough for big trucks to go under. Like, it's a whole YouTube channel just devoted to that friggin' bridge and trucks running under it. Yeah. Of course, with that bridge, it was never really semi-trucks. Well, maybe a couple of times, but it was mostly like rental trucks, like people renting rider trucks and stuff. So no CDL. It's just completely clueless people with their little moving trucks and just smashing into this bridge. Or people with giant campers. Yeah. CHO Chicago? Yeah. I bet there's a lot of low bridges there. I know, they put up so many warnings for that 11'8" bridge. Like for a whole block and a half or so, there's all these signs about it. And maybe even a blinking light too. And then when you're at the bridge, they added the traffic light. And then there's a big billboard like digital sign saying over height must turn, and it's actually timed with the traffic light, so the traffic light turns red, so the trucker is sitting there at the red light, right, and you see it saying over height must turn, and then it turns green, and a lot of people are saying, well, it shouldn't turn green. Well, if it didn't turn green, you'd never be able to get out of the intersection. You'd be stuck there forever. So of course it's got to turn green to give the trucker a chance to turn left or right and get out of this situation he's in, but no, he's just gonna floor it. That sign must be for somebody else. Just bam, right into the bridge. Now that they raised the bridge, there's not nearly as many hits. But every once in a while, there's still one. And I just realized I needed the left lane. So I'm gonna drive like I'm down in New York City and just, like, angle a little bit and block both lanes. It's okay. Well, I guess I've had my first 10 subscribers already, because I noticed high school you have. Okay, where'd all the little clown cars? But you have a subscription now that you got gifted, and it doesn't say first 10. So cool, I have over 10 subs. I just got affiliated this year, so a lot of milestones. If you're wondering what that sub badge is supposed to be, it's supposed to be like a spike hammer, like a railroad spike hammer, but I drew it myself, can you tell? Art is not something I'm any good at. Oh, okay. Oh, DOT physical. Yeah, it's no big. I'm trying to stream more often again now, but I do go through a stretch sometimes when I don't stream much, so there's always the VODs if I stream and you missed it. You just watch it. Wow, this is some bridge. This is a big suspension bridge. Where are we? Oh, we are up in Washington. That's why there's big bridges. Oh, okay, we're almost there. I thought I wasn't going to be able to do this load. Yep, Sturgey's still streaming. This is the last load, though. Once I deliver this, which will be very soon, I'm going to call it. I started a little late, though, so I haven't been streaming that long. It's probably been like 3 hours or something. Ready to get back making money, yeah. Truckers are in huge demand right now, too, with all the pandemic and everything.
Take the left turn ahead.
Do you drive for a company or do you own your own truck?
Turn left.
Uh-oh. 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 My pedals just stopped working. Get unplugged? Unplugged. I just started hitting the gas and nothing happened. This wheel heard me talking crap about buying a new wheel. Now it's gonna start looking pissy at me. That way that wire is bent. Always drove for a company. Yeah, it's got to be really hard to try to go independent because then you're owning a truck and you're having to maintain that truck, and good lord, imagine doing a few loads and then the engine blows up. Now what are you gonna do? Yeah, it makes more sense, much more sense to work for a company. But for people like me who just drive trucks on the computer, the big dream of all these truck games are always to you do quick jobs or whatever, you work for the company, and then as soon as you make enough money, you buy your own truck and do all that. Yeah, I can't see anything here. There. And of course, I went in the wrong way. Oh, it's dark. I'll put my high beams on. Oh, they were on. Of course. I don't want to do a blindside reverse in the dark. I don't. Gotta loop around. I gotta turn around. I hear train, but I'm not gonna be able to see train. Maybe I can. There's gotta be a better way. I want to be able to be lazy and stick my head out the window. It's easy blind in the dark. I can't see anything. I mean, I could go around this way, but that doesn't solve the problem that I'm facing. I need to be going this way. There's more room to turn around here. Or I can just... Isn't this the exit here? I can just... Yeah. I know what I'm doing. No? Really? Thought I had enough room. Oh, I see. We'll put that concrete there. In my effort to make this easier, I'm making this harder. What am I heading now? What's with all these little islands and concrete barriers and crap? Who designed this? Obviously not a trucker. I am so blind when it gets dark. I can't. I just can't see. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a good goal to shoot for. It's just... Oh, that's good. So I'm just reading your messages now. Okay, I see a spot where I can back up here. Backing up at night is really hard unless you have like a whole bunch of extra spotlights that you can turn on to light up all the different angles. That would help. But like this, oof. kind of it's putting my nose on here now. Yeah, I guess like anything else, if you learn to get used to it and stuff, then you end up liking it because at nighttime too, there's not as much traffic, right? There's not as many crazy people. Maybe there's a crazy person every once in a while, but at least there's the road's mostly open. And I'm sure rush hour stuff would be the worst, the absolute worst. Okay. Now I'm facing the way I want to face. For all that nonsense. Still not going to be able to see, but you know, it should be better than if I was trying to do blind side anyway. Right, no one on the road. That is a big deal. That train noise that's going on. I thought for a second somebody subscribed to me, but no, that's going on in game. I overcooked it, as Squirrel would say. Swing her back around. It's gonna end up being blindside anyway, watch. At least the reverse lights work. Some trucks, they don't. I can't see. I kind of cheated by sticking my head out the window the whole time, but we got there. No. Yeah, I don't plan things out good enough. Yeah, yep. True. I hit a few things when I was trying to turn around, going around the loop because I came in the wrong way, but whatever. Okay, that was potatoes, right? So we're 4 out of 7 of my potato quota, and this event's going on through August, like mid-August, I think it said it's over. So I gotta scroll down. 15th of August, yeah, so I've got a long time to just deliver 3 more loads of potatoes, so nice. Alright, and with that, it is time to stop streaming, because I started at like 3, I think, and now it's almost 6:30, so yeah, that's long enough. Let me, since I'm thinking of it, let me see if somebody else is streaming that we can read. Mega G, I guess? Just so that I rate somebody, I guess. Yeah, Timothy's Revenge, I don't know what the heck that is. We're gonna raid Mega G Wolf. He's a cool guy. A lot of times he does Sonic games. Right now he's playing... I have no idea what he's playing right now. I'm on observation duty to Timothy's Revenge. He's a British guy. He does a lot of Sonic usually and other stuff. But he's the only one I see online right now, so that's who we're gonna raid. There you go. This is the downside, by the way, of having a wheel set up, especially when you don't have any kind of space like me. is I'm trying to reach over the wheel to use the keyboard. I have this like piece of plywood. It's very awkward. Wait, make it jiggle. Okay, that's all I have to do. Alright, so anyway, that was fun chatting with everybody. And by the way, if you do !Discord, you can see my. If you have Discord, you can join my Discord group there. And we hang out there when I'm not streaming and stuff. And exclamation YouTube would show my YouTube stuff, older videos, and I put my VODs up too. So, anywho, that was fun chatting with you. Fun stream, 3.5 hours almost, and I'll see you guys around later. Bye.